There you go. Thanks, Ruben. Hashtag production value. Is the volume not too loud? I think that's about right. Okay. Right, so as I was saying, welcome back to Battle Brothers, friends, to Season 10, if you can believe it. Season 9 with the Crows had a pretty rough ending. We almost made 100 days. And overall, it went horribly. I played horribly. And is the Proud. Yep, I'll add that. But that map seed was a complete nightmare. And is the Mad. The Proud. Right, so before we get started, I quickly wanted to show you what I've done here with, this is my offline campaign I was practicing this morning. So as you can see here, I'm 48 days in, and I've had a pretty good start. So this is more or less what I want to aim for us to get to, not the 6 and 6 setup, just because one of my boys is wounded. This is what it would normally look like. Okay, so a bunch of guys up front. The lads who are marked as replace are either going to have flail mastery or sword mastery, depending on what I need from them. But the guys who are replacement take fast adaptation, gifted, backstabber, and a weapon specialization, just to get them to use their fatigue as much as they can and to get as much early game punch out of them. Anything that boosts to hit chance. Get them to be as powerful as we can, as quickly as we can. The guys who aren't marked as raiders come online a bit more in the late game, like someone like Ebrecht here. He's only got 65 melee skill, but he'll get there. For him, I'm not taking those skills that give him immediate bonus. I'm giving him skills that try to get him to level 11 as quickly as we can and to keep him alive. So that's why Holdout is there. Brawny's there for the heavy armor. He has to have quick hands because eventually he's going to have a two-handed weapon. Sword Raider. So you'll see the leveling up pattern for guys who I intend to replace and the guys I intend to keep. And then on the back line, you've got a Banner Bro. Got Anticipation, Fortified Mind, Rally the Troops, Fancy Feet. And then there's a Sergeant who's exactly the same. And I've got two guys who are at, 68 is a bit low for a Banner Bro, but I can get that higher. The point is there's two guys who can use Raise Morale, which is going to be quite important. And then, of course, you've got your three archers in the middle of the formation. So this right here is what we're going to try to get to as quickly as we can. And also day 48, and I've managed to get my hands on a Lamellar Harness and Reinforced Malhorbuck. The fact that this map is much more forgiving than Season 9's map was has helped as well. Okay, new campaign. The War Pigs. Shout out to my man. And I've blanked on his name, but one of my viewers gave me, Fenchen Schwieten gave me the inspiration, or the name, the War Pigs. It's going to be random. I don't want permanent destruction, and I know I want that banner that has the boar on it. Where is it? There we go. The War Pigs. Random. No permanent destruction. Let's hope that seed isn't too bad. Economic is veteran. Combat is expert. We don't play Iron Man. We learned that the hard way. And starting funds only medium. As I've explained before, but potentially some of you might be first-time viewers, the reason I don't go economic expert is just because it's just a horrible, unpleasant grind. It just makes everything so much more not fun. That's actually a good point. If we're going to call them War Pigs, then one of them needs to be Lemmy. But hang on, wasn't War Pigs a Black Sabbath track? I remember there was a track on the Paranoid album called War Pigs. Okay. I'm kind of keen to get past this first little fight and see what the map is like, because if last season taught me anything, what the map looks like is going to determine a hell of a lot about how the entire campaign is going to go. I'm going to scratch Lemmy from the list. I want only viewers. I've already got the first 6 names. Vorshan, Sir Audi, Olaf the Hairy, Stardor, Yusuf, and Anders. Okay, Guntram. What do you have? You have Brute and Gluttonous. Brute's actually pretty cool for an archer because you're going to be hitting the head a few times. Get him! Siegfried, mark that lad. Yanold, what type of skills do you have? Just irrational. That actually sucks. Anyway, cut his head off, please. That's a miss. So, Horst, I'm going to put you down for a wild man, but just so you know, if I don't find a wild man soon, you're going to have to wait until you get in. And then who was that? Fredo. Right. God damn it, gotcha him. Stab him. Oh, not a promising start. Ouchie. That's what I'm talking about. Ganold's having a nightmare. 3 attacks, he's missed all of them. God damn it, boys. Lads! Oh, dudes! Oh, what is going on? Okay, after that completely inauspicious start, let's take a look at the map. Okay, I like the look of this in layout. I like the southern area here. That immediately catches my attention. Lots of nice open plains to fight in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cities for that house. Which house is that? That is House Winter Hall. We scorn to change or to fear. These are the crusading guys who take on orcs. House Thura are the bad guys, and Gunbold. I mean, one thing that's going to really determine a lot for us is what buildings these villages have. Just a ruin, so Markdorf has got sweet F all. Sandberg has got only a herbalist's grove. That's a ruins of what looks like a lumber camp, I'd say. Hopefully that'll get rebuilt. Koppeldorf, just herbalists. A lot of ruins. Okay, so Termfest has got a workshop, which is great. So that's going to help make us not get completely ripped off for tools. I mean, if you remember last season, it was a nightmare. Militia barracks, more militia. So Amber, okay. Fishing huts, lots of fishermen. What I really want to see is a Fletcher, an arrow Fletcher here somewhere. Another workshop. Okay, so there's no Fletcher in this house. Maybe up the road here. Goat pens, copper ore, good for trading. More workshops, that's good. Goat pens. More iron ore. Gatherer's hut. Beginning to get a bit concerned now. I'm not seeing any hunters' cabins as well, which you obviously need if you're going to get ranged. There you go, there's a hunter's cabin. So Jerwald is where we're going to come to get our ranged fighters. Hellerstead, it's got a trapper, military barracks. Still no Fletcher anywhere. Damn. Okay. So not a great map, but way better than last season's map. Let's get stuck in. Okay. Alright, Elverin. Tried to get a name in at the YouTube stream, but to no avail. Let's see, hang on. So we got Elverin. And Lars. Lanky loins. Love it. Okay, we expect to get paid for this. We have unfinished business. Let's see our starting brothers. We've got 2,500 gold, 160 gold farmhand. Yes, please. I'm actually going to buy this beggar because Yusuf specifically requested a beggar. Oh, names are coming thick and fast. Albino Ku. Esco Monk. You've already requested a name. A day tailor. Why not? Like this thief. I'm not very sure about thieves. Like, he's pretty expensive, but I'm happy to pay that because I'm going to get a dagger out of it. Okay, let's take a look at these lads. So Torkel, he's a big beefy boy. Okay, so he's going to be a replacement, that's for sure. What's encouraging though is that he's got loads of fatigue. Who's first on our list? Vorshun. Next, Rolo. Oh, for damn it, asthmatic. Oh, that's so bad. That absolutely sucks. Welp. Yusuf, you asked for it. Martin the worst. What are we going to do with this beggar, and how are we going to get any sort of usefulness out of him? I think we just have him as a pikeman to start, so he'll be a pike replacement. He'll be backline. We just give him a pike. I mean, at least with the pike, he's attacking once a turn for 15. He'll be recovering 10 per turn. You won't get exhausted that quickly. Vander, another big beefy high defense replacement. But I am liking the beef we're seeing so far. Nice big strong beefy boys. Verschoon is in. Yusuf is in. This will be Sir Audi. And then of course we've got Siegfried as a companion. This will be Olaf the Hairy, who is going to be a sergeant. So he'll be backline. And then we've got, who's this? This is going to be Stardoor 765, who is eventually going to be an axe raider, but I mean, these raiders take forever to come online, but hopefully we'll get him there. Guntram, Anders the Proud, who's our first archer. Long may he live. And last but not least, Ewald, the bright thief. Rebekov, thanks for the follow. Any new names? I'm just thinking, what am I going to do with Ewald? I like the stars in melee defense. Like, if he had a higher range starting skill, I might have made him an archer, but that's not good enough. He's just going to have to be another replacement. But that's fine. As you've seen in the last campaign, the replacements are replacement in name only. They absolutely see a lot of action. So here we have Fredo. So Fredo's going to be a frontliner, as is Sir Audi and Verschoon. Okay, who's our biggest lad here is Stardoor. He gets the best armor. Who's next most important? Probably say Verschoon. So this is the standard frontline starting equipment. God, I need some more gear here. Okay, so we need pitchforks, at least 2 pitchforks for these 2 backline nerds. These miners, I never buy miners. They always have minus fatigue. I actually need to buy all 3 of these because we can turn a profit off of that. 1, 2, 3 pitchforks right off the bat. Okay, so here comes the challenging part. I've got 570 plus what I get for selling these copper ingots to outfit my frontline boys. And at a minimum I need shield, spear, shield and something else. I might even have Fredo just use this dagger. What's the armor situation up front? God, just 20 armor on head scarves? It's no good. It's no good. They do look like a pirate crew, yeah. I'm so tempted to buy these tools and supplies, but no. Let's just go browse at the weaponsmith and just dream. Someday we'll come in here, Mr. Weaponsmith, and we'll be buying great axes. Just you mark my words. Okay. I'd love to get one more person hired as well, but I doubt very much we'll be able to do so. Yep, I'll keep it in mind. That was just telling us that as soon as we get cozy with one of the noble houses, it'll piss off the others. Good, nice little bit of a profit there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go hunting for the gear we need in other villages. It's super tempting to buy one more person, and then I have an 8-man starting squad. If I can pick up like a brawler or someone here, then I absolutely will. Another 150 gold farmhand, super tempting. I think we can justify it. Okay, now getting these guys outfitted is going to be the tricky part. Harold, loads of fatigue, another replacement. We're not getting what we need for our starting guys. Right, who's next? Alvarin is next. Just checking the names. Fredo, Stordor, Verschoon, Saori, Yusuf. Okay, I think this is probably enough money for us to be able to get a few spears and shields in hand. Brelbot on the list. Good luck. We need it, at a minimum we need 2 bandages. Okay, where's the nearest village? Leiderswald. Sure thing, Ruben. Ruben 96. Peter Oak, I don't know what to tell you. We need to have a talk. So, some stuff happened. And I'm not saying we all got slaughtered and died horribly, but we also did not all get slaughtered and die horribly. Yeah. This is decent. How much money do we have left? 880. I'm thinking 2 more pitchforks and 2 more cheap dudes. I mean, I always focus on pitchfork spam in the early game. I find it to be very effective. Yeah, the tools. We don't need much in the way of tools for the moment. I just want to get bodies on the floor. Gerlach the Vagabond. I'd love to get Kunold, but he's a touch expensive. What's our daily rate? 73. I mean, he comes with a suit of armor. So 340, that'll leave us with 230. That'll leave us with 90, which will take us just on the brink, which is probably too much. Sweet. Peasant uprising for the win, you know it. I hate how these lads up front don't have any sort of armor, but this is high risk, but it can also pay off. So this is actually pretty impressive a starting group. We've managed to make our money go really far. We've compromised on any sort of armor up front, but the fact that we've got 10 guys to start, I'm very pleased with that. It does mean our expenses are going to be up there right from the beginning, but it does mean that we can be very aggressive and fight a lot. Oh, hang on, I didn't assign those lads. And nor did I look at them. So we've got a Vagabond with a Death Wish, who's got OK fatigue and a star in melee skill. So then he can be a Sword Raider, who I'm not going to look to replace. So, next. Lars. Lanky Loins. Sword Raider. Welcome, Lars. And, oh, good lord, this guy is dumb and he's a drunkard. But that's actually wonderful stats for a banner boy. I mean, his resolve is going to get up there. I mean, he's a dumbass and he's going to lack in range defense, but that's actually pretty damn good. I'll put you on the list, Jelly Billy, certainly. So, Albinoku. Albin. I think you were a sergeant in the last one as well. So you can be a sergeant, and there's another guy here who I've marked as sergeant, but he can actually be the banner boy then, because he's got 60 aim and plus 10 to hit with the pike, and when he gets backstabber, he won't have any issues with accuracy. So that means I don't need to put too much into his melee skill. So I can afford to give him fatigue, resolve, and range defense pretty much every level up. Albino cow. Hang on. You're in. Next, we've got Martin the Worst, Browbart, and Jelly Belly. Let's get going, boys. Peasant uprising for the win. We just better hope that in this first fight we don't have an arrow going astray. Because if any of the guys on the back line eat an arrow, it's not going to go well for them. This is by far the biggest starting group I've ever had. Mizuma, let's hope we can keep those lungs of yours unpierced, huh? It's midday. I kind of want to wait around until night time. We've only got 6 brigands, 6 raiders to start. Okay, well, we kind of have to wait for them to bugger off. This is bizarre. What are they doing? Try to buy a vagabond rather than a day tailor. You get 10 fat fatigue extra. Okay, yeah, it's a good point. Day tailors are a bit odd. I've always had good rolls with day tailors. Not always, but I mean, I have a lot of memories of getting good stat distributions for day tailors. Some thugs and 1 poacher. So we'll do our best to get, oh, for God's sake, uphill fight. This is not the start to the campaign I wanted. So I was saying I'll try to dagger their boss man if I can. Oh God, this is so terrible. What a bad start. I just want to see what they're going to do. Where are they going to move? What are they doing? Oh my. Falling back's not going to help because they have almost the same range type of stats. So they'll just stay put, that they won't come at us. What we do have is the numbers advantage, so we just got to swarm them. My frontline guys are going to just use shield bash and hopefully knock them back. Nighttime keeping us safe there. Jessifer, what up, dude? Brave peasants. So there's Hoggart. If I can get my hands on his armor, but I'm not going to put anyone in too much danger to do so. The Crows did meet their match, but I think more accurately what happened with the Crows was it was very similar to what happened in my XCOM campaign, where just a slow, oh my God, slow but steady accumulation of things going badly. Evening Marlowe, FW. So here we have Vorshun straight away getting almost killed. Fuck's sake. Fuck you. Oh my word. I'll do what I can to keep him alive. Oh, good hit, Ruban. So we're off to a rough start. My pitchfork users just run down that guy as soon as we put more pressure on him. Oh, good luck. My only hope is I can kill that brigand raider before he kills Vorshun. But he's got a flail, so I hate to say it, it's pretty unlikely. God damn it, Star Dog, you needed to hit that. Maybe I can poke him away, but I'm pretty sure he's going to get to act first. I don't like Vorshun's odds of survival here. Okay, maybe dagger him. Oh, close. And I can't poke him because of the height difference. There you go. Get out of there, Vorshun. Arc. I was just about to say no headshot, please. God damn it. Oh, he killed one of his friends. Okay, that works for us. Just tank it, Sir Audie. Peasants are there to help you. Oh, that's so scary. Ow. God, I hate to say it, but Vorshun, but you can't get in there, no. Maybe try run down the let's see, Ilandarion. If I can just get through this fight without any deaths, I'll be very pleased. If I can make space for Fredo to tank these two, then we can maybe do something here. Oh, come on, Raban, we needed that. Oh shit, he's bleeding. Brave Fredo. Couple more stabs, he'll be dead, though. Peasant uprising. Yes. No headshot, no headshot. Oh god. He acts in one turn. Let's wait and see what he does. He should run away. Yeah, off you go. It's actually too dangerous to get Sir Audie in here right now. He will step in once Hogarth tries to run away. Please no decapitation. Also, Vorshun is too hurt. He can't get in there yet. Stardog maybe can. Excellent. Making him flee. Fredo, just keep tanking. The reinforcements are on the way. I think we can ignore that poacher. He should just leg it now. How can I stab Hogarth to death here? Ouch. Okay, no, fuck it. It's too dangerous. Just kill everything quick as you can. Get him, lads. Get him. A couple of these need to hit. Fucking shield. Oh damn, I should have treated that neck wound. Okay, I have to remember to treat that neck wound. I just hope I can get through this before he kills someone. I should be poking him. If I poke him twice, he'll take full damage. Oh god, the lads are so low. Nice, good headshot. Come on, one headshot. There we go. Ah, I forgot to treat the wound on my archer. Damn it. Nice, we got the patched mail. We got 10 tools. Time to get paid. So for the first time ever, I might actually go straight for the have 12 brothers ambition. Any level ups? It's very unlikely. Oh, we did. We got a level up here on Olaf the Hairy, the banner boy. Okay, so who's our best fighter here? That would be Stardor. Next would be 53 would be Sir Audie. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I'm very pleased with that. The injuries really suck. But they're not such terribly bad ones. I should probably start with this flail on the front line. Like Stardor, I want him to use this, this axe in the beginning. Being able to fairly reliably break shields is very important. I might have to be a touch careful with him though, to try to keep him away from ranged fire. A couple lads here who can get in and help stab, maybe. Actually, no, you know what? Let's give this armor to my archer. He's clearly already shown himself to be a target. Nice. Armor, I'll just have to kind of... I have to back myself that I can keep these boys alive. Like, I'm thinking now, should I spend money on armor? I mean, we're going to be fighting mostly thugs in the beginning. How much longer am I going to stream? Let's just see what time it is. It's 10:15, so I'll do another hour and 45. As crazy as it might seem, if I can get 2 more guys in, with pitchforks, or 1 more guy with a pitchfork, and then one of these pitchfork guys, when they hit level 2 or 3, the replacements especially, then they can move to the front line. We need food, we need it now. That's actually fairly cheap. Nachtears, 6 of them. Let's do some exploring, because I'm going to have to check off having been to all the cities anyway, as one of the ambitions. And I need some time just to repair my armor and to heal up. How long for these to heal? Between 2 and 5 days, okay. Stay away from that swamp. Good. I'm glad to see an undead place. Hopefully that'll spawn a bunch of zombies patrolling. Get the company back to 12 men, I think, is actually unbelievably going to be easier. If I do like 1 or 2 more jobs here. Poachers, go away. Leave me alone. I don't want to fight you. What you got for us? Caravan guarded. Not interested. Guarding caravans in the early game was one of the big reasons that led to our downfall in the last season. It's such a risk. I hate these caravan guarding missions. They either go wonderfully and you get an easy fight or no fight, or you run into like 20 goblins on day 1. Let's talk money. Pay us more. Obtain Elderstone. That should be doable. Who's here? Nice. And there's a bunch of stout farmers that we can hire when we come back. Oh, go away. They are fast. I suppose they would be. There's only 5 of them. Go away! Leave us alone! No! And we have less than 1 day worth of... Actually, I'm gonna... because I happen to know that this is likely to be a fight against the skeletons fight, I can actually leave my archer behind. I mean, he's not going to do shit in this fight. You send a few of the men into the ruins, all of them to in a hurry, which is unusual as they have strong relation to dawdle about. One of them has the relic in hand. Good. It's only 4 of them. I think we can actually take them. We've got shields. They'll be in bad... I'd agree with that, Kothis. I would absolutely agree. Yeah, knowing when to stand and knowing when to run is super important. So, like, I know this is a risk staying and fighting, but it's only 4 of them. Almost all of our weapons have plus to hit. I've got one flail which will go through the shields, and they're standing in a minus combat skill tile. Hold the line, men. Brave peasants. I don't think it's worth putting up a spear wall. Ow! They do hit hard, these things, though, I'll say that much. Okay, that one didn't use spear, shield wall. Neither did that one, which is pretty significant. Come on, Fredo. Oh, almost. Good. Yes, Stardor! Slay him! Actually, I shouldn't have moved him there. Damn it. Couple more lucky hits. Here we go. Damn it. Yes! Earth. Without the bars, what you mean with that? I just feel like it really gets in the way, and I have a reasonable idea. Well, I feel like I have a reasonable idea of what kind of state the armor is in. And if a fight's particularly tense or difficult, I'll keep the bars up. And now that they've got shield wall up, it's going to become damn near impossible to hit the fuckers. Oh, one more source of damage. Come on, here we go. Fredo, this is you. 37%. Nailed it. Oh, good blocking. I don't think it's even necessary to expose Stardock to any hits without a shield, so... just surround this dude. Even if you guys just keep your shields up. Let the pikes do all the work. Come on, one or two more. Ow! Ow! God, fuck you, dude. One more hit, here we go. Whew, that was close. That almost got nasty there for Vorshun. Both fights, Vorshun has nearly got his ass kicked. Let's head back. First of all, we got some nice, well, comparatively nice helmets to hand out. Who has decent fatigue? My farm hands have decent fatigue. Slowly but surely, start getting some gear. I want to keep ignoring these brigand hunters. I really don't want to fight them. 5 marksmen just peppering us with arrows. No, thank you. Go away, go away, go away. Oh god, that's so close. You think we can hand in this quest and get out of there before they attack us? Okay, thank goodness, there's a militia here. That deserves a round of drinks. Cheers, lads. Yeah, off you go, little bitches. I'm afraid so, Griffs. The crows met a horrible end. Okay, so that's 350. I don't have the money to get 2 more guys in. Let's just save up a little bit more. Do 1 more mission, potentially. And then I can hire 2 more boys. Unless I go to a city and just get 2 beggars, like a beggar and a cripple, just to get the ambition. Well, Griff, a lot can happen in 40 minutes. I think that we struggled on manfully with the crows, but yeah, that map was just death. Horrible map. 300, he comes with his own pitchfork as well. It's tempting. Leaf is nice and cheap. He doesn't have a weapon though. Oh, and he's clumsy but he is loyal. Well, Leaf, I don't even have a weapon for you, so this is awkward. He'll just have to scavenge a weapon off the battlefield. I mean, I could buy him a pitchfork, but I don't have the money. Ooh, I'll be buying that leather armor. What is this? Hunting, what's this worth to you? I need more than that, I accept. Hunt down what terrorizes. Let's very much hope that what is terrorizing here is not going to be dire wolves. You're a brave man, Leaf, but if you die, who gives a shit? So 96. I'm not going to name him after a viewer. Well, actually, no. Bosco, you said you wanted to be named after the most hopeless person. Bosco the bear. I don't think you can actually remove the clumsy skill. I mean, it's nice that he's loyal. His resolve is too low to do anything with. His accuracy is awful. His initiative is at least something. Well, you're clumsy, so you're probably going to like drop an arrow and hurt yourself, or... Oh, crikey Moses. You guys are going to get your faces eaten. Well, look, it's 11 against, what, 4 of them? Is there maybe a militia that can help us? Nope. Thanks, Josh. My ideal front line is 7 people up front and 5 on the back line. The 7 up front is 2 axe raiders off to the side. Then there are 2 hammer raiders on the inside flanks. Then there's 2 sword raiders and then a mace master in the middle. And then you've got 5 behind that. You've got a banner user, 3 archers, and a sergeant. The banner user and the sergeant are there to make sure morale stays up. And so is the sergeant. This is a problem. These 2 are not accounted for. I feel like Bosco is going to get eaten here. But you know what? I can't be so precious about my guys. If they die, they die. I mean, it sucks, but it's the early game, and I haven't exactly bought expensive recruits or anything. I can at least mark this one, but then Sir Audi is in contact with 2... No. Stun? Oh, come on. Stun there would have been awesome. Okay, dead. 100% dead. Oh! Oh! Bit him in the face. Oh! Rip. Rip. Bosco the corpse. God, these things are so monstrous in the beginning. And that one's confident, so he's extra more... He's more accurate. Good hit, Fredo. Nice. Okay, good. Only 2 of them are still active here. Nice. Okay, and Starred always got the best armor, has marked that guy. Okay. I gotta say, in the early game like this pitchfork spam is working out beautifully. Good hit. Damn, this last one's not fleeing. He's gonna attack again. Well, Bosco, you know how it goes. Let's hope for brain damage. Good lord, it's only 4 direwolves, but fuck me, it's quite challenging this early on. Oh, missing eye. Beautiful. He was never going to be an... you were never going to be an archer anyway. So now you've just got a badass eye patch. Well, we're not done with you yet, Bosco. And Erland the Fisherman, welcome. Awesome, we got our 12 men. Bunch of level ups. You do a replacement, so you go straight for fast adaptation. And whatever you can do to make you more accurate. More fatigue. Resolve. X-Raider. Chick stick scars. You'll be fine. You'll do totally fine. Alva and the replacements. And also now that our replacements are hitting level 2, that's actually helping them. That'll make them slightly less horrible. I mean... fast adaptation is such an important skill. Good God, look at the salty, salty hit points. Erland, let's see. Also, again, horrible star distribution, but that's really good for like a sergeant or a banner boy. I kind of need to compare all my sergeants here. I only need 2. So Erland is looking like the best target for a banner boy. Olaf. Actually, this means I don't need, because Olaf is a companion. I can make him a frontline guy. And then Erland will be an excellent banner boy. He doesn't need the much of accuracy, and his resolve is excellent. Same story for... okay, this is really, really good for us. This means I can change Olaf from being a banner boy to being some sort of shield bearer, maybe a mace master. He's got loads of fatigue. Jacob, sure. So Josh, I'm not a fan of the pick. The main reason is it doesn't give you plus to hit chance in the early game. In the early game, spears, it's all about spears. Plus 20% chance to hit. When all your guys can't hit anything, it's plus 20% chance to hit. Backline, use pitchforks, plus 10% chance to hit. If I had spears, I'd give them here to Fredo and to Stardor. So we're going to have quite a different setup here. Like normally I want to go straight for 7 up front and 5 at the back. Griff, I got you, buddy. Griff, I got you. So in the beginning, until we get some levels, this is the setup we're going to run with. We're going to have 5 up front, 7 at the back. So this is going to be our banner boy, who needs to be renamed to Martin the Worst. Is everybody else named? Albanoku, Alvarin, Ruben, Yusuf, Olaf, Lars, Sir Audi, Fredo, Bosco, Stardor. Josh, dude, the effects are super important. Like, and also look at the effects of every weapon, it's different. So this is super important here. So ignores the bonus to melee defense granted by shields. Yes, Griff, I am still playing Paragon. Tomorrow night is going to be Paragon. If you play Paragon, please come join me. I'm always desperate to get people to come play with me. We've got 2 days worth of crowns. Tools are looking okay. I want to see what this mission is. Is it an escort or a delivery? Escort. No thanks. Too risky. Okay, so we've got our 12 men. I want to keep hitting as many of these cities as I can. I'm going to take the friendship ambition next. Let's get the Cyclops. That works. What I like about the fact that we've got 12 men, and I'm going to try to keep us at 12 all the time. It means we can take on 2 skull and maybe even some 3 skull fighting missions. I need these nets. Nets are super important in the early game. Okay, what you got for us? Escort to caravan. Not interested. Traders. Brigand problem. How much are we talking? Pay us more. I accept. I accept. We go kill brigands. Has everyone got a weapon? Yes. Oh god. Bosco is completely fucked up. Okay, I need to give... who was so hurt? Bosco needs at least 1 fight where he's not on the front lines. Yusuf. Good luck. I'm gonna have to buy you a weapon though. For Aya, I mean Warper. Yes, it is expert. It's expert combat difficulty, veteran economic difficulty. I hope we can all agree that veteran economic difficulty is just a bummer. And no one likes it and no one should play it. It just makes people sad. Oh, I already had that a dagger. Damn. At least give you a stick. Well, actually, I prefer you to just use the knife. Because you can do more damage just by attacking with a knife. If I give you the stick, then the main reason I would want you to use the stick is to stun someone, which you're very unlikely to do. And with your reduced fatigue, you would probably only get 1 chance to do that. Okay, it should be just a few thugs. We're only 6 days in. So hang on, who's using that hunter's axe? Olaf. Even if all he does is break a shield, then he's done his job. Hang on, that's not right. That kind of changes everything. Hang on. I can probably get away with not even using this axe then. Yes, that is way more effective, I think. Yeah. And just with sheer weight of numbers, we'll just take him down. Really? A few raiders on day 6? Taking on 3 skull missions can be a bit funny. You have to be able to weigh your own strength compared to the enemy's strength. You have to know what your strength is relative to theirs. It also depends on the mission. Like if you get, I'll always see what the 3 skull missions are, because if it's a delivery mission, then you just avoid fights and it pays very well. Once you start doing missions for the noble houses, then you can get a 3 skull guard the important person mission, which again, you just have to run away from fights and you get huge money. I would say in the early game, try to avoid escort missions because they're very hit and miss. You never know what you're going to get. Try to take, I would say, bring back the stolen thing mission, which is pretty good. and missions like this. So this is going to be quite difficult and quite dangerous. Some thugs, a few raiders. Well, yeah, we're just going to have to hope that we can slaughter the thugs, which will make the raiders want to flee. I was going to say I want to dagger down these raiders and get their armor, but I mean, as crap as their armor is, it's still way better than our armor. I'm trying to see what they do. I mean, I would love to stab this guy with Yusuf, but 1, 2, 3, 4. He gets to act before them, so he can stab this turn still. Like this guy, I think we dagger this guy down because I should be able to stun lock him with Stardoor. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. I love how Bosco still has high morale despite the fact that he's been almost murdered. Great stab in the face, Sir Audie. Okay, Stardoor, I'm going to have you wait. Because look at this. This is 50% chance to hit. It should be 55 once Vorshun steps in. I know this is a risk, but I feel like it's the kind of risk we've got to take. Damn it! Nice, fleeing already. Missing an eye of us. Look at my balls. I like that. I'm going to do my absolute best to not damage this guy's armor. Great hit, Raban, and particularly because it's pierced hand for minus 20% accuracy. Oh, you lucky bugger. 55. Damn it. Okay, kill something. Break morale. Come on, boys. Fuck, he gets to go first. He's gonna fuck someone up. That mace is horrifying. Ow! Ow! Oh, good shot, Bosco. Oh, that's bad. My only chance here is if I kill this guy. Yusuf, it doesn't look good. I gotta be honest with you. Damn it! Okay, this is so dangerous. Let's just attack whoever we can. Yeah, rip Yusuf, 100%. Rip. I'm just going to focus these thugs and just hope that it'll make the raiders lose their morale. Trying to stab this guy is ridiculously overconfident. Come on! Ah, Braku, fuck! Well, Yusuf, let's hope for brain damage. Oh, this guy's untouchable, it's fucking crazy. There you go. Alright, Stardoor, he's your problem now. But the main thing is I got him off my pikeman. Oh! If someone is stunned, there should really be an increased chance to hit. I mean, how can you defend yourself if you're stunned? %, 82%. Yes, Bosco! God damn it. I should have checked that he had a shield. That was silly. Raban, take a shot here. Please try not to hit your teammate. Fuck. Ow! Oh, ow! Good hit, Olaf. Nice. Stabbed him in the fucking face. Get him, lads. So yeah, as always, pray for brain damage. Well fought, man. Rip Yusuf. I think that's the first or the second death of the campaign. Nice! Nice! A single man. Rip Yusuf, thank you for your service. I hate to say it, but I'm kind of glad you died, because as a beggar, you're never going to be any good. Nice. +5 on the fatigue, +4 on the melee defense, +1 on the hit points. Gutted is right. Oh yeah. Misa, kill you with the axe. Okay, Stardor. You are actually already wearing the best armor. So now, yes, Stardor's job I think is to stun people. Yeah. His fatigue could be a bit better. What are you gonna do? I like the fact that we got some really beefy boys, so that they can step in and stun someone if they really have to. I think Fredo is probably our second most important dude, so he gets the second best armor. Raban, +4, I'm liking that. Good lad. They must be quite sad when he asks you for crowns. Okay, one of you boys need to go on the front line. I think Olaf's probably the best chance. He has the best chance of surviving up front. And 60 accuracy is actually pretty damn good compared to these nerds. It's getting better. More and more of these guys can defend themselves now with melee weapons as well. And I've got this ready to go for the next guy. Oh god, yeah, I heard of that idea. That he's a... Yusa, embrace the dark side. Heresy. Okay, so there's actually something ready to go for the next person. I don't feel like I can justify using the woodcutter's axe. Well, it's a hilarious theory. It's complete horseshit, but yeah. Plot twist. You could call it that. We need a battle. We need allies. We're not ready to go for the battle standard just yet. Okay, so this is pretty important for us. Nets. Now that we have nets, we can actually start like literally focusing down the bandit raiders. And we can start actively looking for them, because once you net them up, they're not actually that dangerous. Need another cheap person. I don't want beggars. I don't want refugees. I don't want rat catchers. I think we already have a fisherman. I quite like Gravediggers, because they get melee skill, or they get fatigue and resolve. Let's look at his stars. 2 stars in ranged skill. I wonder if I can make him an archer. So starting with 40 and 2 stars, he would probably get. I think we make him a replacement archer. Right, who's next? Brelbart is next, I think. We're going to give this stick to. I want at least a few guys in the back line that can step in and do some stunning. There you go. Right, Bart, maybe you can. Okay. I hate to tempt fate, but we're almost off to a cracking start. So what I got to do now is keep hitting these villages and get back to where we started, and at least, or maybe just do a loop in these villages until I've done one mission for a couple of missions for the same place more than once. I think you have to do only 2 or 3 to get to friendly relations. Food's getting a touch low. Food's getting lower than I would like. We need some money. We need it now. On the plus side, like if it's a bandit, fight bandits mission or something, we can actually do it because this early on, we should be able to do it. Drive off brigands. I kind of wish that this was more than a 1-star. But then again, even a 1-star is likely to have a couple of raiders in it, and that's totally fine. And it's getting dark, which is perfect. So if they get archers, that helps us. Just want to see what the hit point scenario is here. Some raiders, holy crap. Okay. That's fucking scary. Some raiders right off the start. Well, but there's no point in putting it off. Let's just get in there. If I can get through this without any fatalities, I'll be stunned. I can't see how we get this without some people dying. So what do we have going for us? We have potentially height advantage going for us. How do I use this? I think we draw the line like here. We put front line. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's only 4 of them. It could be worse. And I've got 4 nets, so we can keep them chain netted. Season 11. Here we go. Good hit, straight in the head. My ambition is to get that guy's armor. That's 95 points of armor. You're right though, the fact that they have no shields really helps us. It's not going to work out exactly how I wanted. So order, you got to move. throwing axes? Really? Really, dude? Ow! No, he's in the bush. He's a bush hider. Great hit, Ruben. I think we'll just push into them. I mean, I don't want to give them the luxury of choosing when to engage. One more stab and he'll be dead. Fredo, I want you in contact with that guy. Fuck it, we're going in. We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Fucking thing sucks. So Audi with the kill. Now I would love to get both these sets of armor, but I think that's probably ridiculously risky and unnecessarily dangerous. Nice stun. Oh, Martin the worst with the old face stab. Don't get greedy, absolutely right. But this guy's permanented and Fredo can hit him in the head with that flail. And then Martin can keep him stunned with the stick. Good shot with the headshot, Ruben. Ruben is being an absolute beast so far of an archer. Bosco got the backup net ready. Like, you're going to see this playthrough, I'm going to make such a big effort to buy as many of these nets as I can, whenever I can. Damn, it's damaged the armor. I mean, I've used 3 nets and they cost 70 gold each, so I've spent 270 just on fishing nets. But if you think of mitigating damage and mitigating repair to armor, it's arguably worth it. Yeah, dude, the imagine of getting a pitchfork to the face. Ugh, what an image. Damn, doesn't have a dagger. Well done. We're taking him alive, boys. Get your daggers out. So Josh, you were saying you're pretty new. Like, doing what I'm doing here is super important. You have to surround and try to capture as many guys as you can, because that's a free suit of armor, if I can get it. That's like 600 gold worth of armor that he's wearing. It's super risky and can be quite dangerous, but if you do it right, you can mitigate a lot of the risk. Nice. And then you pretty much just got to keep doing the same thing all throughout the game. Look at this. Now see how the armor is starting to trickle down to the back lines. Bosco, I know you're quite fond of your rags, but let's get you wearing something a bit more appropriate. Olaf hit level 3 as a replacement is quite important as well. Gets him to gifted, which gives him another max level up. So look, he's got 66 accuracy, which is really quite good. And his hit points are getting up there. Sergeant Obanaku. Yeah, I've got to give you something. You're a drunkard. But why is his ranged... Look at the difference in his ranged ability. Oh, right, because the minus range skill from drunkard doesn't get shown here. Okay. Well, because using the stabs, you have to use puncture. So a well-placed attack, it uses loads of fatigue, and it has minus 15% chance to hit. So if you try to use daggers right from the start, you're going to miss almost every shot when your enemies have their shields up. It's damn near impossible to hit anyone. There are builds where you can make dagger specialists. I mean, arguably, when you start, your one companion starts with 2 stars here and a star in melee defense and resolve. You could make him a dagger specialist, and then he's going to be probably your best fighter for quite a long time. And I haven't decided whether I'm going to make him a dagger or a mace specialist. I definitely want one of those two. The mace specialist is so important because you can guarantee stun someone. Actually, if I can roll with 2 maces, I absolutely will. And I've actually got a boar spear. Sweet. Okay, so now one of the replacements is ready to come to the front once they hit level 3. Great work, team. Great work. Let's take a look at what we have here. No more nets left. Let's go get paid. So Josh, if you want to see a Dagger Master in action, go to my YouTube channel playlists. I think it was... I forget what season it was now. There's been so many of them. I think it was the Golden Company. One of my playthroughs, I had a Dagger Specialist. His name was Padden Fane. He was amazing. By level 11, he had like 90 accuracy, and he would just stab, 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 and murder someone in a single turn. It was awesome. While on the march, you come across a lane of cows standing in a field. Not much to it, it's just a cow. So Audie sidles up next to you. He's gnawing on some broom straw. And who do you think can do it? Oh, crap. We're going to see if someone can knock the cow over. Pick whoever you think is best. Oh, for fuck's sake. The last time I did this, my farm hand's got some extra strength, some fatigue, but obviously, for God's sakes, broken nose. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, Bosco, it sounds like the kind of thing you'd do. Okay, we continue the loop in all of these villages here. I actually like this because there's 3 cities that are coastal, so that's going to give us a lot of fishing nets. I've got to say, I feel good. I feel really good about this map. I particularly like the distribution down here. Lots of open plains, 3 coastal cities, a nice little loop that you can keep doing work for them. The only downside I'm seeing is I'm not seeing many ruins, many bandit ruins. Brigands, awesome. 620, pay us more. I accept. Let's do it. I wonder if I should give the lads a round of drinks, maybe. Do I need another pitchfork? I do. So we are fighting brigands, and there's almost guaranteed... Yeah, let's go to the coastal city and go buy a fishing net or 2. I've only got 1 fishing net. You know what? No, it's only a cottage. It's probably going to be just thugs. A mixture of thugs and raiders. So some thugs and some poachers, so we wait till it gets dark. And we pray that our backline doesn't get filled full of arrows. It's so important to take these fights at night. If they have more archers than you, do not fight them during the day. it will go so badly for you. Like, unbelievably badly. I'm just waiting. I want to see what they're doing. The issue is I don't want to move in forward because then these guys will just destroy my shield. So I can only move like that close. We're going to be eating a lot of arrows here. We just have to hope that because it's nighttime they'll miss most of them. Here it starts. Whoa. So they're 1 and 3 so far with arrows. 1 and 4. 2 and 4. 2 and 5. Yeah, Sir Audie's not a happy guy. So which I like better, flail or mace? It depends. Like, I mean, you can't really say which is better because they do different roles. Like, the mace, you need at least one. You need one person who can stun a high value, a high threat target. But I would also recommend that you have 2 flails in your party because, like, it never ceases to amaze me. No matter how late into the campaign you get, raiders will not wear helmets. And very often that can make such a big difference. You know, you just have a couple of guys. God, Sir Audie, is he going to survive this? I hope so. So we can't go to that square, but I can go to that square. This sucks because this thug's just going to break his shield, but it's worth trying. Oh, Ribbon with the headshot. Okay, now we just fully run at them. We just got to put pressure on them now. In fact, I'm going to move here and wait. Maybe one of these guys comes into attack range for Albinoku. I need to stop these guys from moving. Oh, careful, Sir Audie. Well, I would honestly, Josh, just experiment, dude. You know, you got to try all of them in different situations. Oh yeah, so the flails don't actually have like a 3rd level. It's the threater flail, which is the shitty wooden one. It's the reinforced flail, which is that one, and then there's the normal flail, which is the actual steel flail. Now flails, like the downside is that they have a very big damage variance. So they have a, like, I think it's 20 to 55 on the best flail you can get, which is not great. But obviously the bonus is that it hits heads more often, and if you make the person who uses it a flail specialist, they can, if they hit, they can guarantee that they hit the head, which is really important. Fuck's sakes, now we're getting stun locked here. Stabbing Bosco. Yes, boys. Pierced hand, very nice. Oh yeah, well, the orc flail, but I mean, if you're getting someone who can actually use an orc flail, you would have someone who has a lot of fatigue to start with and has iron lungs. Otherwise, you just cannot have that person use the orc flail. They will get exhausted so quickly. So let's just take a look at the damage numbers that Fedo did there. He hit the head, he did 40 there, and he did 30. 30 and 40, which is not bad, but looks at 25 to 56 because he doesn't have a shield. Again, in one of my previous campaigns, I had someone who was iron lunged and who had an orc flail. It was amazing. On the times where you're actually able to get stuck into people with an orc flail, it's so satisfying because the main reason I like it is it gives them a plus 20% chance to stun. So like, you would get surrounded by the orc flail, swing it in a big circle, and just kill some people, and the survivors get stunned. Super powerful. I'm afraid so, Mr. Morlux. The crows bit the dust. Game is hard. Now, not to talk too soon, but this campaign is going way better. At least so far. Oh yeah, that thunking noise that the orc flower makes is a thing of joy. Dunk. Well, after killing all these poachers, we're not going to be short of bows for people who want to be archers. Nice. Run in fear. Will do. Robert. Lay fort. So, like, this starting tactic of the peasant mob with the pitchforks has proven wonderfully effective. And I suppose it is easy to see why it's the most cost-effective way to start. Well, Josh, it depends. I tend to sell the orc weapons because all of them have +5 fatigue costs per swing. So unless you get like a wild man with iron lungs or a farmhand with iron lungs, no one's going to be able to use it. They're just too heavy. But if you can, by all means, use them. They're amazing if you can. Sweet, Fredo. Level 3 replacement. The armor is slowly getting better up front. I almost feel bad putting Bosco in some, you know, slowly improving armor. He's done so well, just wearing absolutely nothing. Where's our guy who was going to be an archer? Here we go. Brelbart. Brelbart. Here is your ranged weapon. Let's spread the archers out a bit. Yeah, we put them in those positions, that should be just fine. Oh, that's true, Mr. Bollocks, yes. It was, what was the name of the company? It was a couple seasons ago. And these wooden sticks are great for everybody up front. They don't weigh very much. It gives me a chance to choose whether I want to stun a target or stab it or a high value target. I could just, you know, give it a little bosh with a wooden stick, which then stuns them but doesn't damage the armor that much. X-Raider level 3 holdout. I think I'm still going to go with holdout. I still maintain it's the right way to go, despite the fact that it didn't really work out for us last campaign. Bosco the Bear has finally gotten himself a level up, and he rolls a +1, of course. I don't know what I was expecting. Martin the Worst, our banner boy. Oh, that +1 on range defense is awful. Red other replacement, level 3. +1, come on dude, you're killing me here. So, up front, level 3, level 3, level 2, level 3. Yeah, but Sorority is feeling quite sad. He got really beat up that fight. Let's take a look at the accuracy values. Whoever is, yeah, if you're under 60 accuracy, I want you using a spear. Okay, and there's even backup weapons for these guys. Wow, what a difference a few days makes. In the space of a week, we've really improved our armor. And we got 620 for that. I feel like that was comparatively relatively easy for 600 gold. I'm very happy with the money we made off of that. This early on, 620 is good. Yeah, that's below cost. That's terrible. We're all getting bandaged up. Do I like to drink milk kefir? I'm not familiar with that. I actually don't drink milk. I'm lactose intolerant. So if I do drink milk, it makes me fart like a machine. A lonely nacht. Come back here. Stop right there, criminal scum. This poor nacht. Pitchfork to the face. Well, yeah, I know. Well, remember, people who are lactose intolerant just don't have the gene for that enzyme to be able to digest for it. Lactase. Don't have lactase, which is actually normal. I mean, the evolution of the lactase gene is fairly recent. Like I think it's like 10,000 years. Oh, dude, I still eat cheese. Don't worry, I just fart on people. So my sergeants, it depends. It depends what I'm trying to achieve with them. So, like, when I'm fishing for a sergeant, what I really want is... Where are my sergeants? My banner boy and my sergeant. They're on the flanks. Okay, so with the sergeant, he has to have resolve and fatigue. Range defense is preferable, but melee skill is nice. The reason he has to have range defense is because he's almost always going to be using a two-handed weapon or a ranged weapon on the back line, so he needs anticipation. What I give my sergeant and my banner boy will depend on what skills they've got and where their stars are. Like, so Albinoku doesn't have very good melee skill, and he's a drunk dumbass, so he's going to need the plus 10 accuracy from Impale, so most likely he'll become a polearm master. If I have the perks for him, I might give him quick hands and bags and belts so that he can quick hands a two-handed axe and just break a shield if he needs to. Martin the worst banner boy, he'll be exactly the same. Yeah. Dub drunk, very belligerent. Look at how expensive all this stuff is. Well, if we do these missions here, we should get better prices. I don't desperately need any of this stuff. And look at the money. We've damn near hit 2,000 gold. What's this worth to you? 310. What do you want us to do? Follow the tracks, return the thing. Yes, perfect. I want to fight as much as I can. No gimmicks. I don't think I'm going to do a gimmick run until I've actually satisfactorily done a proper run that's gotten very far and very deep, you know, the best that I can. Indeed, Jolja, absolutely correct. I remember reading that in The Blind Watchmaker. Shooting Raban. Oh! Pew, 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 pew! Get fucked! Raban. Certainly, just a Ronomp. Ronomp. I just got to warn you, so here's the list. It's, oh wait, Brelbart is in, so Jellybelly is next, Mazuma, Elandarion, Jacob Griff, Robert Lafort, and Ronomp. I got to keep just telling myself to relax and not get overconfident, because I'm feeling the difference between how this campaign has started and the last one is pretty amazing, and I feel really strong. Oh, thanks very much, Ronomp. Glad you enjoyed. Or at least I hope you enjoy it. What I meant to say. What I really would like is for more of my viewers to come play Paragon with me. So I'm going to play some Paragon tomorrow night. If you guys have an Epic account, please come join. Playing solo queue in Paragon is a bloody nightmare. Josh, I would not recommend that. The more archers you can manage to get, the better. Archers are just slow to get going, and I mean, well, by that I mean it's tough to get them. You're going to struggle to get guys who have decent decent range defense. Well, Dakios, I do ask you. I've played Paragon once in the last week, and that was when I couldn't sleep the other night. And no one was online. It was like at 4 AM I was playing. I've got too many game playthroughs going at the same time. I think tomorrow night and Wednesday night I'll do 2 hours of Darkest Dungeon, and then we'll switch to Paragon. So tomorrow night it'll be 2 hours of Darkest Dungeon, and then Paragon. And then Wednesday night it'll be... I need to do more Thea and Darkest Dungeon. I'm afraid so, of no consequence. The crows got slightly murdered. Dude, I'm happy to do the pitch black mod, but I haven't yet even finished it yet. I still don't know what the top end scary monsters do, so don't worry, I will fail horribly. I have to stop taking on new games. I've got way too many games that I'm playing. Such a first world problem though. Darkest Dungeon is great, even if for nothing else other than the commentator, the narrator. Sorry, what's his name again? I forget. Anyway, he's amazing. Raban, get him! Shot. Would you fuck off, mate? Ruining my armor. That's gonna cost me so much money to fix that. Yeah. Also, I don't want to develop a reputation for being someone who starts playing a game and then gives up. And like, if someone's following a playthrough, I want to see it through to the end. Well, Josh, I don't think I'll be playing the pitch black mod. I don't think I have what it takes. Bosco, let's cover that head of yours up. Finally. What you can also do, JH, Wayne June, it's Wayne June, yes, thank you. Your archers can still be useful against undead. Just give them either pikes if they have like 50-55 melee skill, but I wouldn't upgrade their melee skill. If you have reserves, then just swap out your archers for reserves just for that fight. Or you give them throwing weapons, because the throwing weapons still... throwing weapons, especially the axes, don't suffer from the damage reduction against skeletons. The prices are still ridiculous. I think we can actually afford to buy one. And some beer. Let's get drunk, boys. You've earned it. So Audi, the replacements. +2, I'll take that. +4 and +4. Loving the +4s. +3, +4, yeah, baby. Trinkets and baubles. I think my favorite line is the inordinate size is not a virtue. What's it? Size? What's it? Monstrous size alone is not a virtue. Unless inordinate, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. I mean, I've butchered that line, but it's such a good one. So all of our replacements hitting level 3 is actually pretty big because it means they get gifted. And that's essentially a double level up. It means so much to them. Monstrous size alone has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue. There it is. Fuck that up. I think let's just camp until Fredo has his armor repaired, then we'll take on this next mission. In the meantime, let's go buy some fishing nets. Hey, that's right. I need to treat his injured finger. Oh, that's much nicer. I like that. Where is there a temple? Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade. Very cool. Actually, I think your finger might heal. No, 2 to 4 days. What up, bastard face? Should I get you back on the list? Oh, great. We've got a... Did you say there's a Fletcher there? Excellent. In fact, I think that this house is going to be where we spend most of our time. So what do we have here? We've got a tavern there. An armorer, a Fletcher, and a weaponsmith. That's amazing. Temple and training hall, very important. Termfest has tavern, armorer, weaponsmith, training hall. Tavern, tavern, and tavern. Okay, good. Bastard face. There you go. We'll check what these are in a second. How's morale? It's pretty good. I'm loving that we aren't actually struggling for tools. Is it just me, or are we doing way better than we were in the last playthrough? Like unbelievably better. A barracks? I'm actually not sure. For me, this is the main thing. Having these nets is super important. Remind me, what does the barracks do again? I think the barracks gives you an increased chance that you will be able to hire like militiamen or something like that. Okay, what is this? Solving problems. Something has been stolen. This is exactly what I want. I want these 2 skull fighting missions. I want missions where, so 2 skulls, so there will hopefully be some raiders, but not that difficult, like a 3 skull where there's marksmen. Because now what I want to be doing is, oh, perfect. 1 thug, 4 raiders. Perfect. Excellent, yes, excellent. Perfect. So Fredo is still hurting. He'll heal by tomorrow. Slaughter waits for no man. Well, to be fair, beating Darkest Dungeon really does take quite a lot. Okay, so here are what we're going to hope to achieve. I want that armor, I want that armor. So all the rest can just get straight up murdered. I'm very happy to spend nets. I think it's so worth it. The money spent on the nets. Completely fine. Although, don't take this guy on at height disadvantage. That would make you quite sad. Sorority, you're a brave man, wearing just a wicker hat, taking on a bandit raider. Brave lad. Okay, Olaf, big stun. Fuck's sakes. I have to admit, I also got a bit frustrated with Darkest Dungeon. I wouldn't say I gave up per se, but I did feel a bit fed up. Great hit, Brelbart. Throwing weapons, that's irritating, but not that bad. I mean, of everything that could happen to us, that's the least terrifying. And these nets are so important because not only does it make them easier to hit, it makes them spend action points on getting the net off of them. Ribbon, get up to the high ground and do some work. Oh! Ow! Honestly, I can't even imagine what the Darkest Dungeon must actually look like. It must be terrifying. Even on veteran dungeons, I'm like, wow, this is intense. I'm not trying to get you killed, Sorority, but being a frontline dude comes with certain responsibilities, and I know you're not one to shirk those responsibilities, are you? Okay, so this dude, he needs to be stabbed, doesn't he? Yeah. Okay, someone has to keep him stun locked, and Sorority's probably the best person to do that with his wooden stick. Wait, his wee stick? Get fucking murdered. Keep him netted, keep him stunned. Ooh! Okay. Enough nets now, I think. No, I need one more for that one. Make sure it doesn't escape. Another bonus of using the nets. And I mean, I feel so strongly about using the nets this early on because my guys are such low level and their accuracy is so low. Ow! Fucking ow! Get fucking shit mixed, mate. Bosco. Get your net ready for that guy. I actually need you to help. Oh, nice. We got a flail. Beautiful. This dude can just be stabbed. We don't need his armor. Damn it. Nice. You see how they flee. See how they run. They do not like getting stabbed, that's for sure. I think this guy might try run away. Get him, lads. He's on height advantage, which I don't like, but I have to keep him netted. I can't risk him getting away. He's got such beautiful armor. I mean, sure, he's a little bit scary with that bladed pike that he's got, but I feel pretty confident. Oh, he breaks out of it immediately. What a badass. Get him, lads. Actually, don't go there. You're in attacking range. Nice. Great job, Olaf. Sorority, get in there. Sorority, giver of no fucks. Not a single fuck. Give him the old point-blank crossbow. Fucked it up. Literally the worst. actually of no consequence. If you go back, you have to go back fairly far. But I did actually do a RimWorld playthrough. It was wildly unsuccessful. I got like 20 views. but I mean, what? Okay, look, I have to finish one of my current games. I do want to do a RimWorld playthrough again. So currently I'm playing Battle Brothers, Oxygen Not Included, Thea, Darkest Dungeon, and XCOM. 5 games, and I'm still playing Paragon. So I'm gonna make a bit of a hard push to try to finish Thea and Darkest Dungeon quickly as I can, because then I can start playing something else. Right, boys, stabby time. Stabby stab time. Nice, good job. In fact, at this point the net's actually not even worth it, but then again, the net makes him easier to hit, which means we stab him quicker, which means there's less chance he gets to kill someone. Yeah, straight away he starts fleeing. Oh god, Dwarf Fortress. I'm happy to say I never tried Dwarf Fortress. From what I've heard, it sounds like an absolute effing nightmare. I mean, if that's your jam, it must be like, you know, a great game, but no thanks, not for me. Run them down. The Edge of Light. You're trying to post the link, dude. Just send the link to one of the mods and I'll post it for you. Do we have any mods in chat? I don't think so. Hang on one sec. /mod Bosco the Bear. Yeah, Spitz can do it for you. Yes. Great fight, team. God, that was a good fight. Oh. This is how you do it. This is how you play expert mode. And look at the loot. 2 worn chainmails, a flail. Yeah, baby. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. You clean the blood off your sword? Oh no, we paid to return it. You can fuck off. Who are our best fighters? It is Stardog. Yeah, they're all replacements. I'm just looking at who's got the highest attack value and they get the best armor. It's almost time to bring some of these backline boys up to the front, but maybe not. I mean, the pikes are doing work. If it's working, why change it? One thing's for sure, I need to give someone this flail. Oh, that +1 roll. That's nice. He's up to 75 hit points, so he doesn't need much more in the way of accuracy. 63, 58, 66. Damn, no one's really accurate enough to really make much use of that flail. So 66 is my highest accuracy. I also don't think I can really justify giving anybody else this morning star. And like Fredo needs the plus accuracy, so does Sorority. I'll tell you what, we could do with some proper helmets. Because we are not getting good helmets. I think we used all of our nets on that fight. Oh, he has a nice helmet. Excellent. 'Cause 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 'C Level 3 for Lars Lankyloins. 61. Plus 3 and plus 4. Martin the Banner Boy. It's 4. Very nice. His lack of range defense is a serious problem though. Also, 60 resolve at level 3. That could be a lot better. The Black Obelisk, dude. Listen. This is it. This is the company that goes all the way. I mean, look at the start we've gotten off to. We've only lost one person, Yusuf, RIP, in 11 days. We're comparatively rolling in money. What we're not rolling in is nets. I think we can actually start saving for 2,000 gold because we're going to have that ambition pretty soon. How are we for tools? I might just need to camp for a little while. Actually, Fredo's not doing too bad. We can go straight into the next mission. Armed guards, how far are we going? Steinhausen. No, I'm not doing. I'm not going to do escorts. They're far too dangerous and unreliable. Josh Grimm. Do you want the name? Just Josh Grimm. So the thing is, I appreciate you've requested an archer, but there's like 6 guys ahead of you. But if you saw anything the way that the last campaign went, you will 100% see action at some time. It might just take a little while. Give me another fighting mission. Yes, let's talk money. Pay us more. Accept. I accept. Should we have a drink? No, spirits are pretty high. No fishing nets, really? That's tempting, but I shouldn't be buying that type of armor. I have to back myself to just get that armor in the field. So this is going to be skeletons. So flails, spears and swords is going to be the order of the day here. But I just want to make sure we get it. Here, your stops. Grabs you together, yank him out. He's got the Shroud of the Founder. Okay, good. It's many though. Holy crap. 7 of them. We got height advantage. We can do this. 7v12. Yeah, we got this. We got this, lads. Overconfidence, you said it. I just got to be careful there because they do have fearsome, so I need to tank with my guys up front, keep their shields up, because every time they hit, it's going to break morale. I mean, the thing is, it's not really worth fighting them because their gear is so crap, but because we are clearing out a ruin, we will get some loot out of it. And I think that might just be worth it. Martin the Worst, you are almost certainly going to get closed in on ranged. One thing's for certain, I'm not going to give up my high ground positioning. It's actually not worth spear walling because we get to act first anyway. I'm pretty sure we get to act first. Let's find out if I'm wrong or not. Yep, we do get to act first. Good. Well, the high ground is kind of on front line, and I think most of the damage is going to come from the pikes. I prefer having all my pikes on high ground. I mean, if I put my front line here, then some of them would be on even ground, and only one of my backline guys would actually have high ground advantage. Siswatori, welcome, dude. But yeah, I love the music in this game, and the reason I don't play my own music, as I explained on on the stream the other night, I don't want to exclude anyone with my music taste, because my music taste is pretty appalling. I love heavy metal, and most people don't like heavy metal. And not only that, it means I can't upload to YouTube because it just gets instantly copyright claimed. Yeah, so almost as expected, the spear wall hasn't really helped, but we got one stab out of it. Come on, boys. Here we go. Here we go. 37, 19. I think the orc music is probably my favorite. I think that's mostly because the orc music is interspersed with the orcs going roar. Sounds awesome. Actually, damn it, I wasted that turn. I shouldn't have used shield wall because we get to attack first. Damn it, stupid, stupid, stupid. Let's hope that doesn't cost me too much. One down, 6 to go. Oh yeah. The sound of a goblin dying is satisfying on many levels. Mostly because I hate the little effers. Shield wall and shield wall, huh? I worry about Vorshun here. What's particularly scary is the fact that we don't actually have raise morale on anybody. And add to that, it's so early on in the game that it's unlikely that even if we had raise morale, that it would actually work. Come on, boys. Heart advantage. Yes! See, both of them used shield wall. I'm actually going to wait and see if maybe if they attack twice, then they won't have shield wall active. Okay, his morale's holding for now. One more hit and he's going to stop fleeing. We need to help him out. Things are getting pretty desperate now. Come on, Olaf, for fuck's sake, you've got a flail. The whole job is to get past that shield. Work, Stardor. This will become a lot easier once our replacements get backstabber, because this, you know, these would all give them 10% chance to hit. Fuck's sakes. So close. Oh, one more. Don't flee! Oh, okay, good, he went for sortie. Oh god, oh god. Oh. These things are the worst. Okay, come on. 4th or 5th attack. There we go. Oh god, the sound of the pikes hitting the shield is so depressing. Finally. I feel like here I'm better off actually pushing this one away. Just so that it doesn't hit Vorshun again. I don't want him panicking. But actually it doesn't help because none of my shield brothers can get in there quick enough. Fuck's sake. Get over there, boys. Ah, that didn't really help. In fact, that made it worse. One more hit and he'll go down at least. There you go. God, these things are tough, man, in the early game. But really, this is why I made all the effort to kill him. Veries, thanks for the follow, my man. Just because I wanted these helmets and a little bit of money. And we get XP for fighting them. And we don't get the morale hit for having to run away. Right, Fredo, what were you using again? Right, let's go get paid. Full CGN, thank you for the follow. Time is it? I need to go to bed. 11:45. Okay, we'll do 5 more minutes. You come across a deer skull. At first it means nothing to you, but Sir Audie Replacement picks it up with earnest. Muted dust pours out of the cavity as he turns it this way and that. Hands trembling, he throws the head out of its hands. It clatters hollow against the ground, tumbling over onto where the horn should be. The scared man claims that a soothsayer once told him that he would come across a skull such as this. There are many skulls out here, you argue, because things have a tendency to die. Your words do nothing for the man as he slowly and nervously shuffles back into the marching rank. Pull yourself together, coward! We should be getting this ambition any second now. We've been steadily increasing our reputation with all these cities in the area. Get to friendly relations. Open, open, neutral. I think you've already one more for Varel, Steinhausen, Grottenhaven, any of these places here. This might even do it for Sea Dock. That's a bit expensive. Okay, we are saving money now. We need to start saving for the banner battle standard. Also, who are we closest to? Grottenhaven is open. Steinhausen, where's that? Okay, well, I think one more for Grottenhaven should get us the friendly relations we need. It's taken a bit longer than I expected, but we're getting there. Straw hat, luxury. When I were a mercenary, we had sackcloth on head. Had to fight 10 zombies with sackcloth. Sackcloth, you were lucky. What do we have here? Thugs, poachers and raiders. No thank you. I feel like there's no incentive to fight these bastards. Come on, there's got to be a militia. There you go. Good luck, Grottenhaven militia. They seem to be winning. Good for them. No more work. Oh, damn it. Koppeldorf, I think they are open to us. Neutral. Okay, well, we just got to keep doing the loop. We'll hit allied friendly relations sooner or later. If they had archers, it was daytime. We weren't being paid to fight them. I'm running a business. Harsh, I know. But like I said, running a damn business here. Okay, what you got? Audacious act of thievery. Pay us more. I accept. I accept. I used to do that quite a lot as well. I don't do that anymore. I probably should get back into the habit of doing that. It is a pretty damn good habit. Bosco, you've got 45 melee skill at level 2. That is absolutely appalling. Okay, last fight for tonight, then we'll call it a day. Let's do a quick bandage check. Everyone's got bandages, I hope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need loads of bandages. Eight thieves, only thugs. For 540 to kill some thugs. Easy money. Is it even worth spending arrows on these nerds? I don't think so. Get them, war pigs. Ooh, I'll take that dagger, thank you very much. I gotta say, I'm actually like flat out amazed at how effective this 7 at the back, 5 up front tactic is. It's almost making me rethink my entire approach, but I have to really think that once we get to later on in the game, I'm gonna need 7 up front. I mean, we're going to be too easily flanked if we don't. God damn it, Olaf! Need you to hit that. Imagine if these were all pikes. How much damage we would do. Sadly not. That poor dude, I feel bad for him. Okay, Olaf's in trouble here. He's surrounded by 3 people. Just hope we get to go before this guy. But that's actually great for us because now this guy has to move 2 squares, so he can't attack this turn. Die, come on! Stab Ruben. Don't! I could just see that guy using the armor pierce ability. Ruining our day. Almost. Good. Damn it, Stodo. Thunk. Ooh, crushed ribs. Oh my god. Pitchfork to the face. Ooh. One shot. Owie, is that destroying my armor? That's going to cost a fortune to repair. Ow. Bastards. Oh, stabbed guts. Well fought, men. Took a few hits that we probably didn't need to, but hey. Yeah, that sounds brutal, doesn't it? Death by pitchfork. Ugh. That dagger, that's very nice. Very, very nice. My 2 most accurate guys have proper daggers. That's what I want to see. Fuck him up. Okay, Bosco. +2 on melee skill. Good. We will make you a competent fighter yet. Sergeant Albanaku. As a sergeant, God, I need to get his range defense up though. Okay, 58 resolve, getting there. 60, alright, average. Now Olaf's going to start doing well. Now he gets backstabber. All my replacements are going to take backstabber. Welcome, Fredo. Oh, God, can you imagine getting a pitchfork right in the throat? Oh. Gruesome. Let's go get paid and we'll call it a night. Cash money! Thank you. That's too expensive. Sell. I think I can't turn that down. That's too cheap. And also, let's stock up on some food here. Sweet. We've got a week worth of food, 4 days worth of salary. We're going to be left with 11 tools, which isn't that much. I do need to think about ammo at some point. Okay. Great progress. Season 10 is off to a cracker. Ooh. I'm going to have to ask you guys to remind me to not get overconfident, because that's what always seems to happen. That's right. If you don't have this game, you why not? You should have this game. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. See you next time. So, guys, tomorrow night, I'm going to start streaming at about 8 p.m. I'll do like 1.5 hours of a Darkest Dungeon, then we'll play some Paragon. And then Thursday, we'll do an hour and a half of Thea, and then some Paragon. Now is that Thursday? That's Wednesday. Yeah. GMT, yes, London time. Thursday night we'll do Battle Brothers again. I was a bit naughty doing Battle Brothers on a Monday. I should not have been doing this, but generally Thursday and Sunday is Battle Brothers night. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow night.